Hello. So I'm doing a solo overnight at Hitchcock Nature Center to test out my gear, see how things go. And my pack is like 35 pounds and I feel like I'm carrying a baby elephant. I think my pack is okay. I mean, it's not, nothing's poking, but oh my God, is this heavy. So, and I feel like it's really pulling back at the top of my shoulders. So I don't know, I guess I must have too much weight up higher in my pack, although, I don't know. Anyway, I will put the tent down below in the morning and see if that makes a difference. Let's see, what was I going to say? I can't remember. Off to a great start. But I did double back to make sure that I locked the car, so there's that. Anyway, I'm going to keep huffing and puffing here. It's hot, it's muggy, it was pouring down rain when I got here, but according to various weather sources, it's supposed to be clear tonight, so, and it's not too muddy, so all good. I'll check back in a bit. So I'm at the campsite. As you can see, you know, a nice gravel area. I was hoping that there was be a fire ring, but there is not. And as you can see over here, I'm right by a pond where every mosquito in the park is waiting to devour me. Seriously, the mosquitoes on the way down here were just unbearable. But I brought my head net, so I think I'll give that a shot. Also, it's like, I don't know, 85 degrees and 100% humidity. So I'm gonna set up my tent and make dinner. And I'm giving myself the option to pack up and go home if it doesn't cool down and if a breeze doesn't pick up, because I will just melt. So that's where we're at now. My right hip is giving me a hard time too. It's all fine. I'm just making note of things. I'm not freaking out, and it's not miserable. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. But I'm just kind of documenting all of this. So I have a record of this hike and how it went and things to notice, so I can make adjustments as we go along. Alright, so I'm already wounded. I managed to pinch my fingers putting my chair together. Alright, so mishap number 1, but I have band-aids and a first aid kit, so all is well, everything's fine, it's going great. Alright, so I have camp set up. I did not put on the rain fly because it is so hot and so humid. Actually, it's not really hot, but it is ridiculously humid. And it's not supposed to rain tonight. So my plan is to put my tent in my chair. And if I hear, you know, a rumble, I'll come out and put the rain fly on. I think I will also put my backpack in the tent to keep it from getting covered in dew. The chair is awesome. So this is a dilemma because, you know, I put my pack on the chair. It's going to be a comfortable place to sit. You know, I suppose, you know, this is all grassy and stuff. I really wouldn't want to sit on that log. So I don't know how people go backpacking without a chair, but the chair stays. So I'm going to have to cut weight elsewhere. That looks fucking delicious, because I'm hungry. Boil, hurry up. And another learning moment. Although this thing has a little silicone ring on it, it is still way too hot to hold. So, I do think I need a bowl, because I don't really want to hold it with this goofy thing. Okay, get a bowl. That's all right. I've got a bowl. I just didn't bring it because it adds weight. Still figuring shit out. My next conundrum is that this made way more than I can eat. And I thought I packed an extra Ziploc bag, but I'm not sure I did. I know I have a dog poopy bag, so I can put it in there, but this is probably not the best thing to have. So this is what it was, and this is like enough for 3 people. I mean, that's a heck of a lot. And I don't know, maybe if I'd hiked all day and hadn't had much to eat, I'd be able to polish it off, but not tonight. So into the doggy bag it goes. So there's my backpack, hardly hanging 15 feet off the ground. It's not off of a branch, but look, there is nothing. There is nothing I can hang this thing on. I'd have to do some scrambling to get over there, and it's pretty grassy and gross. So, hey, it's not in my tent, okay? And then maybe you can see, where's my finger? Ah, right over here. That is a fire ring. I missed that. But it doesn't really matter. There's not any dry brush around to make a fire anyway. So, I think this spot, oops, God, I'm doing vertical video. What am I thinking? This would be a lovely spot, I think, in the fall. It's a little swampy and muggy tonight. But you know what? Hey, I am not naked and I am not afraid, and I'm spending the night. Okay, so it is 9:06 and I'm in my tent in my pajamas, which is the shirt I wore and bare legs. And I thought I forgot my soap, so I just rinsed out and wiped out the pot and my utensils and stuff, and then took my hand sanitizer to clean my hands and discovered it was soap. I put soap in the hand sanitizer bottle because of course I would. Also, another thought, I think it would be easier to just bring some wet wipes, because I was thinking it would be better to just wet down a washcloth and then, let it dry overnight, whatever. But, water's precious and it's heavy. So I'm just going to bring some fucking wet wipes. What else? There was something else. Oh, it's just such a rigmarole. I've broken all of my nails. So memo to me, file them all down before camping. I brought a pillow, but I can't find it. I have everything here. I brought everything in the tent. So it's in here somewhere, but it's probably in my pack, and I'm not about to go digging for it. And I think I'll take another Benadryl because I'm still stuffy from all of the swamp matter down here. This is really crazy. This is... I do some crazy things. But we'll see how this goes. It'll be okay. It'll be great. I just saw a firefly. And I will hopefully see you in the morning.
Can you hear that? Well, the bird song is nice. There I am. But all night long, there I am. All night long, the bullfrogs were going. Can you hear that motherfucker? Mm, all night. And I think if I hadn't had the bullfrog, I probably would have slept okay. Not having a pillow was a drag. I just kind of piled up some clothes. And there were several times when I was dreaming that I was choking, and I know it was because my my tongue had fallen back and I was unable to breathe. Oh my God. But I did it. I'm here. And the bird song is very pretty, and the sunrise is very pretty. But I don't think I slept a lot. But I was never afraid. It was nice. If I'd had a decent pillow and frog poison, it would have been fun. So now I'm going to go make coffee. Oh, God, it's still going. Okay, so one other thing. My pack is pretty damp because I had it nestled next to the edge of the tent, and there's... Let me see if I can show you this. Oh, yeah, that's the roof of my tent. I mean, the condensation is just insane because it's just... God, I really got sunburned, too. The condensation is awful. And I'm thinking, oh, my gear's damp, everything's damp. I can't even comprehend how awful it must be for all these Appalachian trail hikers who've had to go through weeks and weeks of pouring down rain. There's no way I'd do that. Unbelievable. Yeesh. I bet they're all swamp creatures. Are you even kidding me right now? This is how my day is starting. I'm going to literally have to take off my boot. Oh my God. I made coffee this morning and I added protein powder to it for creamer. And it worked in theory, but it doesn't really dissolve. So next time, I'm just going to have creamer. And there's the silicone ring at the bottom. It slid off. This thing's a piece of shit. I am not impressed with this at all. I much prefer my other thing that's quite a bit bigger. But I'm not happy with this at all. I can't handle it. I don't want to have to hold it with that stupid metal, holder thing. I just want my other stove. It's a misty morning at Hitchcock Nature Center. And very humid, as I may have mentioned once or twice. But it's nice. It's okay. It's pretty. Look at how beautiful this is. Maybe not quite as dramatic as the Appalachians, but it's right here in our own backyard. Reminds me of Scotland. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, I think my plan is to go to where the campsites were that I was hoping to get and just kind of see what those look like. The pack feels kind of heavy, but it's not it doesn't pinch. There's no hot spots or anything. I think I just need to, one, get used to it, and two, try to lighten it up a little bit. But it's quite an adventure, and I'm a determined little bugger, so I'm gonna get it done. These guys are busy this morning. He's not messing around, man. This guy is a lot bigger than he appears. Whoa, 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 almost fell back. He's impressive. There's my hand.
Sorry, little guy. Don't mean to bother you. Off. All right, I'm not doing that again. I almost fell backwards, and doing a squat with a 35-pound pack is no fun. So I took a wrong turn here. I kept taking what I thought was Turkey Run. I should have turned right on Westridge. So once again, my wonderful sense of direction betrays me, and I went like a mile, hopefully not more than a mile, out of my way, but down a long hill and up a long hill. So that kind of sucks, but I'm back on track. I'm gonna hike by those campsites and then get back to the car, and consider this, well, I'm not there yet, so one step at a time. Okay, let's get up the road to those tent sites and then reconvene. Look at this beautiful, beautiful view. See if I can get it here. Isn't that gorgeous? So I made it to that first campsite, and there was an older couple there. I say that, they're probably my age. And they were both sitting in the lotus position, meditating. So that's kind of cool. More power to them. It just seemed kind of funny to come to the top of the hill, and here are the two gurus in the meditation position. They didn't even offer to give me any advice. Lame. But it's kind of cool and it's kind of funny. All right, off to the next tent site, and then I think I'm going to head back to the lodge instead of doing another loop, but we'll see. Keeping my options open. That second campsite is the one to be at. It's a little bit off trail, and it looks like there might be a platform for a tent. I'm not positive. There's a couple up there getting packed up, and I didn't want to bother them. But the view looked beautiful. There was also a train going by, so I don't know if that happens at night, but it couldn't be worse than a bullfrog serenading you all night long. So now I'm on my way back. I'm still not sure whether I'm going to take the trail the short way or the long way. I'll know when we get there. I was so excited to get done, I forgot to do my I got to the car video. So here's my I got to the car video. Yeah, I don't know what was happening there toward the end. I think I was having a hard time finding the right trail and did some backtracking, but I knew the direction that the lodge was in, so I at least knew, you know, that things were not kosher. But I did it, and it was hard. Holy cow. But, you know, I suppose with practice you get used to it. Good things. It was beautiful. I really do like hiking. I enjoy being in the woods. It does not freak me out in the least. It's nice. I like being in the woods, and I like hiking. My pack, I think, is pretty good. I'm happy with my pack. My left shoulder feels a little sore. This is the shoulder I always have trouble with. I think the upper bicep tendon is kind of janky, a little frayed, so even the pressure of the backpack strap is kind of hard on it. But no, I think it was good. It was all good. You know, learned a ton. Of all things, I had my stupid multi-tool hammer thing in my backpack, which I didn't know about, and that's like £1.50 pound for this little, you know, tool thing, which is super handy. It's great. I'm glad to have it in the car, but it's just too damn heavy to take backpacking. I really like my tent. But it, you know, it does add weight, and there's lighter tents out there. But it was really nice to be in that tent and be completely surrounded by netting, because, I mean, the mosquitoes were just thick. They were everywhere, but they were outside. And I don't know if those tents that you hold, that what keeps them erect is your trekking pole. I don't know if those are enclosed like that. I need to do some checking. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot, and I won't go into it all. But it was fun. It was hard, but it was fun. As often it's the way it goes. They're also kind of fun. I'm just weird that way. So, good practice run. I should probably do another one next weekend before I head off into the hinterlands of Colorado. So, we'll see if next week goes a little more smooth.